Welcome to the studio. Greetings everyone, I'm Nakama Man, and I'd like to welcome you to the introduction video of this series, Passage of the Tiger and Dragon. The goal of this video is to explain what kind of project this will be, mainly how we'll analyze and go over each episode of Toradora. First, I'll break this introduction video down into 3 questions and we'll try to answer them as best as I can. So, what is Toradora? The story of Toradora features 2 high school students, Takasu Ryuji and Aisaka Taiga, who have crushes on the respective other's best friend. As an anime, Toradora is labeled as a romantic comedy slice-of-life show that aired in late 2008, animated by JC Staff, directed by Nagai Tatsuyuki, and written by Yuyuko Takamiya. Although Toradora is listed as a romance and comedy show, for the sake of this episodic analysis, we will be looking at Toradora more as if it were a character drama, rather than a series focusing on romance and comedy. Just a quick explanation, a character drama is a story that usually focuses on the journey of its characters, how the obstacles they encounter in the story change and shape them as people. Even though Toradora does have a focus on romance and comedy, I'd argue that the anime does even more with making their characters grow and change as the show goes on. And as Ryuji and Taiga help each other to pursue their love interest, they grow more emotionally mature and understand what it truly means to love someone. This is the main focal point of Toradora. So, why Toradora? Ever since I watched Toradora back in 2008, I've had a huge love for the series and consider it one of my favorite anime series of all time. I've watched anime before and after Toradora, but only recently have I started to enjoy being more critical and analyzing of the series that I watch. So, I got to thinking, if I love Toradora so much, it'd be fun to go over the series and analyze each episode, right? The idea was inspired by Replay Value's A Rose-Colored Dissection, the analytical episodic series on Hyoka, which is great by the way. But what I realized was that no one had done an analysis or overview of this kind for Toradora yet, at least to my knowledge. There has been amazing videos analyzing the story and characters as a whole, but I've yet to come across a series that analyzes Toradora episode by episode, bit by bit. This saddened me a little because honestly, there are so many small interesting interactions and events in the story that affect all the characters in Toradora that I thought would be really cool to look over and bring together as a whole. So, what to get out of the Passage of the Tiger and Dragon? For me, Toradora is something I've always loved but never really made any deep introspections into until recently. As I stated in the part previously, I've been becoming more critical of the things I enjoy, specifically wanting to understand why I come to love the series that I do. Did I enjoy the characters? Did I enjoy how the story was told? What made me feel so inclined to hold a series like this so dear and near to my heart? That being the case, I thought I'd give this a shot and see how much I would enjoy analyzing the entirety of Toradora. Since this is my first time analyzing and outputting a series like this in depth, I may not be as thorough as others in analyzing things like cinematography, but nonetheless, we will try to look at the show scene by scene and garner what we can. Hopefully with this episodic analysis series, I will be able to thoroughly figure out what I really adore about Toradora. We'll be looking at everything that Toradora has to offer, things like the smaller scenes and how the story builds towards the overall narrative and growth of the characters. If I've managed to keep you around, I hope you'll enjoy our episodic journey on Toradora, even if you're brand new to the series or if you've been around with it just as long as I have. Catch you all in the first episode. It's going to be a doozy.